Posting classified military information online in 2010. If the International Criminal Court chief prosecutor
I happened to get a call from Jack Morris, Alaska.
defense minister and Hamas leaders.
Yeah, excuse myself.
Netanyahu warned arrest warrants against Israelis.
My wife got hit with a rock right in the window.
Israel, meanwhile, has told the
Just got
US
a thing about that big, headed fish last week. Now they gotta come and calibrate something.
Fox's Jonathan Savage
Going on with it.
Vice President for the Illinois.
Is it something not working, Governor?
And Iran's foreign minister was killed in a helicopter crash in the mountainside.
Early this morning, rescue teams reached the crash site in the mountains of northern Iraq. They've been searching for more than 12 hours.
Fox's Trey Ames in Tel Aviv.
While the event is certainly significant for the Middle East, it won't greatly affect Iran's foreign or domestic policy. At the top of the government still is Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khamenei. Now, no foul play or foreign actors were suspected to be part of this crash over the weekend.
America's listening to Fox News.
And good morning. You're on the air with the United Country Boys here on WDXE. In the studio this morning we have Tommy Johnson, Fred Webb, Brent Webb, and Tyler Webb. We are a couple light today. And it feels a whole lot lighter in the room. But there's more room in the room. And that's because Hunter's not here today.
Wow.
He's not taking as much oxygen up as normal. And Travis is out as well today. Hunter is going with his family to some priest's daughter. Isn't that right?
Yeah, graduation or not, some kind of something that's preschool or
Putting on a little show.
something. Yeah.
Something like that. That's where he's at today. And of course we want to start with our Bible verse today, and that comes from 1 John 4:9. In this was manifested the love of God towards us, because that God sent His only begotten Son into the world that we might live through Him. And that is our Bible verse of the day today.
Good.
Yeah.
That's familiar.
Yeah, we have the same app.
Oh, and here's the thought for today. What's a fact?
Okay.
A fact about bacon. All right, come up this morning. Everybody likes bacon, right?
Yeah, bacon's good.
Okay. People who eat bacon are less likely to blow themselves up in the name of Allah.
Hey!
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah. Take it back.
Yeah. What'd you get into over the weekend, Tom?
Well, I got into 50-year anniversary.
Oh,
I just got back from
anniversary.
Yeah. That's they took my picture at the wedding. They took my picture over the weekend. That's the last two times we've been seen together.
Yeah.
Kind of like a sighting of Bigfoot.
You see his picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I had a little picture of him and her, but
Where's it at?
I blew it up him and
Is it
Jim.
on Facebook?
Yeah,
It was on Facebook.
Oh, we can see that.
He
He was a young
whippersnapper. You ought
whippersnapper.
to
You ought to
see
see
him
him there.
Yeah.
He
He
went
went behind the
ears.
ears.
Is that
Oh,
bad?
yeah, look at that, buddy.
Oh, wow.
I had hair.
You was about a foot taller there, too.
Yeah.
Well, that weight pulled him down.
Yeah.
I think
That way, I probably weighed about maybe 165, 170 there,
Let me see it
maybe.
again.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she fed me good.
Yeah,
Let me
that
see it over
was
here.
back in year.
That's in my
In my
fight.
fighting days.
I was gonna say you basketball.
Yeah.
You look like a basketball player.
Yeah.
I
I took a lot better care of her than she has me.
Hey,
Yeah, you can see the before and after pictures, yeah.
You know, we were taking pictures Sunday. We had decoration. And James was there. That's my. Is that my brother-in-law?
your brother-in-law.
Okay.
Okay, I thought it was something.
But
But my sister,
we were
we were taking a picture. My sister told him to suck his gut in.
Yeah. She looks a lot better than you.
I know.
And he gained about 6 inches taller. So he sucked his gut in. He just kept going up.
Up the ladder. Yeah, I guess it had to go somewhere, so. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody gain as much height.
Yeah, I was there for it. I witnessed it.
I wonder if that would happen if he had.
I mean, it kind of, everybody just makes you stand up taller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I thought about wearing, getting one of those girdle things to hold your belly in.
That can be 7 foot tall.
You couldn't even get through the room here. You could dunk basketball.
Yeah.
What size girdle would you have to get for in?
It'd be
About a 5 times,
5 times, 4 times.
something like that.
Yeah,
It might be worth it.
I don't think you can get a one-time that.
thank you.
One
One time Excel.
Wow.
Sunday.
Wow. Yep.
One for the brownie.
We're gonna do a little trivia today. And we invite you to play along with us from home. If you'd like to keep your score as we go along, and at the very end of the show, you'd like to call in and tell us what your score was. Feel free to get you a little piece of paper or something and play along at home. And how many questions we got today?
Well, we got 10 questions. I've got a couple of bonus ones if y'all want to do those at the end. But it looks like
It's only if I haven't got one.
well, we got 10 or 11 questions. We'll just see how it's going.
But we got about
10
10
or 11
questions
questions today.
They're the easier today.
They're not
as tough as the one Liz did.
Yeah.
Oh, hers was wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her
Her
questions
questions were,
you had
you
to
had to
have.
have,
That was the Jeopardy kind of stuff.
Hey, I gave my wife one of those. She got it to the number, the 69 kids. She got it on the head.
I wouldn't have guessed how many times she gave birth, you know, how many times she's pregnant to have 69 children.
Right.
People may not be listening last week's Mother's Day show when women came in, they played trivia. And it was a question of what's the most biological children a woman's ever had. It's 69.
69.
I couldn't believe that.
but she only had like 24 pregnancies. Like,
Yeah.
she was like pregnant. They just had.
She had
She had litters.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
You know, we had a found one time that had,
She'd
she'd had 12 or 14 pups.
Wow.
Because we
Cause we had to move them around on the,
But this morning we got 10 or 11 questions. Some of them may be two-parters. But
it's going
it's
to
going
be
to be kind of
fish
fish and hunt.
All right.
We'll do
Hunting
a
and
hunting and
fishing
fishing
episode.
episode today.
you're fishing and hunting.
Fishing and hunting and fishing.
Hunting fish.
And the first question is, what outdoor store is located in Loretta, Tennessee?
I got that one.
Oh, it's
That's
number
number
two.
2.
I like your
There
question.
you go. All right, fire away. Let's see
Here we go.
let's
So
see
we're
what we
going
do.
with one.
And like
And
Tom
like
said,
Tom said,
everybody feel free to play along at home.
When we're done at the very end, you can call in, let us know what your score was. If you beat whoever the winner is today,
stop by and
stop by and
get you a free cap
or a t-shirt.
or
Or
koozie.
koozie.
Or a
Or a
koozie.
koozie.
Yep.
Question
Question
number
number
one.
1.
What is the
What is
most
the most popular
game
game
animal
animal
in North
in North
America?
America?
Most popular game.
That sounds like a trick to me.
What's the most popular game animal
in
in North America?
I don't believe I know that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
And again, this is going to be a hunting and fishing trivia episode. I would expect the winner to do pretty well.
Y'all ready?
You could expect, but what's your expect?
Surely
Surely
we get that.
What was the winning score? Was it just 2 last week on Liz's episode? I think 2.
May have been.
All right,
All right, flip them around. Tyler said white-tailed deer. Tommy said deer. Dad said squirrel. Correct answer.
Wow,
Is
wow,
deer.
Fred.
Correct
Big
answer.
game animal.
He didn't say big game.
No, I just said most popular game animal.
And I mean, I just thought about, you know,
But
kids
still,
hunting.
So I started to go with rabbit.
You was
You
only
was
one
only
that
one
missed
that
it,
missed it,
and I give you a point.
Squirrels really was, used to be, no doubt.
You know, the
deer.
women last week missed who is the mother of all living.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eve. Yeah,
They, some said Mary. I think your wife said what now? Rose? She said Rose.
off of the Titanic, Rose. When her name Rose. The one that drowned. her
Definitely
name
needed
drowned
there.
that other guy.
All right, carry on.
Question number 2.
According to the most recent data from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, about how many hunters are there in the U.S.?
Oh, that's one of Leah's questions.
This is multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
7.4 million, 9.4 million, 11.4, 14.4 million.
7.4, 9.4, 11.4, 14.4 million. About how many hunters are there in the U.S.?
Does everybody get to guess him?
Yeah.
He was counting.
Tyler said 11.4, Tommy said 14.4, and Dad said 11.4. Tommy got it. Correct. It's 14.4 million.
He did
Yeah,
count.
he was counting over 14.
14.4 million hunters in the U.S. age 16 plus contributed $45.2 billion.
I was deducting the youth.
I was doing it.
I remember some years,
Some
some years, there one of them come by my stay at home in the morning.
Yeah.
45.
Have a public land.
That's a lot of money. Those, hunters, I mean, they contribute a lot of money to the economy. $45.2 billion.
Yep.
Curveball here, number three.
That one, a curve.
This is a curveball. According to a 2023 Gallup poll, what percent of people in the U.S. identify as vegetarian? This is the fun fact that I learned. Is it 4%, 9%, 12, or 18%? What percent of people in the U.S. identify as vegetarian? 4%, 9%, 12, or 18%? Has everybody got an answer?
Yeah.
What were they again?
You still figuring it out?
9, 12, or 18. Carry the one.
He's doing his math again.
All right, flip them around. Tyler said 4%. Tommy said 9%. Fred said 12%. Correct answer is 4%. Tyler,
Shakalaka.
How about quit?
I started to go with that, but I thought, that was before the idea.
All right, now we're getting into the fishing section. This is the large section of this one.
Well, I already know this because I used to be a professional bass fisherman.
Yeah. Pressure's on.
That's a bass question. Spelled bass.
So this first one's going to be a two-parter. You're guessing two different states.
Oh, man, come on.
I don't even know two states. What are they, Tennessee and?
Well, you're licensed in two states to sell real estate, so you better be.
I saw it too, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and write it back.
Go ahead and put it down.
Guess those two. This state has 20 of the top 25 biggest largemouth. 6 of the 10 biggest spotted bass, 2 smallmouth over 9 pounds.
Yeah, that's easy.
Next.
This state has 20 of the top 25 biggest largemouth, 6 of the 10 biggest spotted bass, 2 smallmouth over 9 pounds. What state is it? Flip them around. Everybody said Florida. The correct answer is California.
Wow. We need to go to
So
California.
the second part.
You know what?
Let's do the second part of that real quick. This state is the smallmouth capital with 14 of the top 25 biggest smallmouth. This state is the smallmouth capital with 14 of the top 25.
What did you look on your phone?
I did, somebody's texting me.
Were they texting you the right answer?
No,
He got Siri on over there.
Yeah.
What's the smallmouth capital, everybody? Tyler said Tennessee. Tommy and Dad both said Michigan. Correct answer is Tennessee.
Dale Lake.
Good old Rocky Top.
I don't know, I believe those lakes up Michigan,
I think so. Yeah. Numbers.
yeah.
So
Now, the biggest one did come
So
from.
that was a two-parter there, but we're still just counting that as one question. That was number 4. This one's number 5.
So I got that right.
You got that right.
Good
Score update. Tyler's got 3, Tommy 2. Dad's bringing up the rear with a big goose egg.
Wow. No surprise there, folks.
He's going low today.
Yeah. No surprise.
Question number 5. How many points does a treble hook have?
Wow.
How many points does a treble hook have?
I've had every one of them hung in my finger one time.
Everybody flip them around. Everybody said 3. The correct answer is 3. A treble hook has 3 points. You had all three in your finger.
Hey, you know, fun fact, I had one back of Hunter's head.
Yeah, we remember that. Yeah.
We was fishing up there at Pickwick. No.
We didn't
We were
jerk
fishing jerk baits.
You set the hook.
And
you
I
jerked
did.
it.
I was popping, and I saw it with a very big bass, but it was swimming right over by the boat. I just had to,
Dangling.
right out there in the water. And he went to, and I set the hook, and it come around, and it just laced right back in the back of Hunter's head.
That hurts.
Yeah, was
Yeah,
it
was he
bad?
bad?
Or no?
He was a big girl about it.
The
The
biggest
biggest drum you ever caught.
Yeah, he just a trash.
trash.
I threw it back in the water.
Start.
Yeah. Started doing it.
It falls, you got it back in.
Yeah.
Question number 6. The action of a fishing rod refers to which characteristic? Is it
Is it flexibility, diameter, or
length?
length?
The action of a fishing rod refers to which characteristic?
Flexibility, diameter,
or
or
length?
length? Everybody flip them around. Everybody said flexibility, they got it.
Tyler spelled his out.
All the way. Ought to get a bonus point.
There you are.
We need to have a spelling bee next time.
That'd
be pretty
good. Hunter will find a way to
I'm
make
gonna
it.
get the little beeper
too
that,
that,
you know, if you get it.
No?
No? Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
if you
get it right,
you
You need to get a hot stick. Like you cattle. Shock them. Get it right.
That's why it's where shocking calls.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, man.
Did I tell y'all I was gonna be gone next week?
You just got to
you
compare your marking
Yeah.
out, dude.
I got a whole
About
bunch
8
of
o'clock.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
question number 7.
7.
Which
Which
fishing line stretches the most?
Mono.
Which
Which fishing line stretches the most?
It's not multiple choice.
It's not multiple choice.
Let's see here.
I can
I can make it multiple choice
if
if y'all would like.
There
There ain't
like
but like
3 or
4
4
different kind of lines.
Yeah.
Which
Which
fishing line stretches the most?
It's got the most stretch. You almost think that's a trick question.
I know it.
All right.
All right,
Flip them
flip them over.
over.
Tyler said
braid,
braid,
which does not stretch.
Okay.
Dad,
thought
Dad
said
said monofilament. That is the correct answer. The correct answer is monofilament. Braid is the only one that doesn't.
Well,
There are no braid.
I know that. I mean, it's different, it's durable. Because it's somebody's braided line, but I thought it might be a trick question. That's why.
I should get an extra one.
Yeah,
Yes,
the goal is to not
work
work the answer out
as soon as I get done with the question.
Okay.
Tommy and
Mono.
we're not actually have health-wise.
Oh, okay.
Score update, Tommy and Tyler.
We don't need to update. Let's go.
5
5
points.
points.
Brett's
Brett
got
got
3.
3.
How many we got left here?
1, 2, 3, 4 questions.
Oh, okay.
But some of those could be multiple if y'all want to. Question number 8 is, which of these lures has caught the most world record fish?
Oh,
Spoons, crankbaits,
crankbaits,
poppers, or jigs? Which of these lures has caught the most world record fish? Is it spoons, crankbaits, poppers, or jigs?
Dad, you were extremely confident, and you have yet to put pen to board. Tyler has got his answer. Tyler wrote crankbait and drew what looks to be like a
picture of
a beaver.
as a beaver.
Tommy
Tommy
put
put
jigs,
jig,
Dad said spoon. The correct answer
is
is jigs.
jigs.
Tommy got it right. Tommy has took the lead. According to IFA record books.
Oh, according to the, what did you say that?
According to
I was going off the KCB.
No.
Well, according to the actual record books, jigs have caught over 1,000 world records, which is 5 times more than second place, which are spoons.
After
And after that, plastic worms, crankbaits, spinners, swim baits, and poppers are after that.
I wanted to go with Ned, but.
Well, that's coming up, yeah.
The peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, money, new money.
Have you got a Carolina red question?
You're all over that one.
Where does the sinker go?
About how many beads is best on your leader?
That's an opinion.
Yeah,
No, you
But I mean, the
Where does that bead go?
All
All
right.
right.
Question
Question
number
number
9.
9.
In
In
which
which state
was the
world
world
record
largemouth
largemouth
bass
bass
caught?
caught?
Largemouth?
Was it Georgia,
Florida,
Tennessee, or California?
In
In which state was the world record largemouth bass caught? What we'll do is,
this one
this
and
one and
the
the
next one,
you'll
guess a state,
and
and
then after that,
we'll
we'll guess the weight.
And if you
And
get
if you
it
get it within,
how many
how many ounces y'all wanna do?
I know what the cop caught it. So I know what
Five pounds.
I've got it at the house.
If you get
If
it
you
within
get it
half a pound, so if you get it within 8 ounces, then we'll give it to you.
I'll go and write that down too.
In which
state was the world record largemouth bass caught? Everybody put them over. Tyler said Florida.
Everybody said Florida.
They all missed it. The correct answer is Georgia.
In
In
Georgia.
Georgia.
The
The world record largemouth bass was caught by angler George Perry in 1932 at Montgomery Lake in Georgia.
He didn't have scales back then.
How
How
much
much
did
did it weigh?
Way to gauge it.
Well, they nobody knows.
How much
How much did it weigh?
Everybody guess.
How many you get within how many ounces?
8 ounces. Half a pound.
How
How
much
much
did
did
that
that
world record largemouth bass weigh that was caught in Montgomery
Montgomery
Lake,
Lake
in
in
Georgia?
Georgia?
Tyler
said,
Pat,
Pat, did you have one yet?
Yeah.
19.5 says Tyler.
Tommy
says,
what
what was that say?
14.
And Dad
Dad
said
said
24.7.5.
24.7.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The correct
correct
answer is
answer is
22.4
pounds.
pounds. Nobody got within.
I was the closest.
What?
I was the closest.
What'd you have?
19.5. What'd you say?
24?
You went over though.
Well, we're not.
Price is right rule.
We're not
Wait,
playing
wait.
horseshoes or hand grenades around
All right,
here.
keep
It's not
going,
count.
keep going.
Atomic bombs.
Tommy, you're not
Wait, bonds would be.
How many we got left? How many we got left?
Give me throw this now, we can have a tie.
So
This was worth 10 points. Number 10. Well, we've actually got, we can technically, we got 3 answers.
Three
left.
3 points.
Let's roll.
The first part of number 10. In which state was the record smallmouth bass caught? Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, California. Same possible answer. In which state was the world record smallmouth bass caught? Tommy put pen to board fast. How confident are you in that, Tommy?
Pretty good.
Everybody said Tennessee.
The correct answer is
Tennessee.
What lake was it caught in?
Wilson. Dale.
Bell Hollow.
Hayes caught his record fish on July 9th, 1955, trolling a lure in Dale Hollow Reservoir, Tennessee.
Guess how much it weighed?
You are?
You are?
I did know that.
You got disqualified.
Smallmouth.
In
In
fact,
fact,
the
the
three
three
heaviest
heaviest smallmouth ever recorded have come from Dale Hollow.
There's some good ones in there, I'll tell you.
Biggest smallmouth.
What was that?
Must be a toad. Golly.
That
Would be a toad.
Okay.
Tyler said 13.1. Tommy said 12. And Dad said 12. Correct answer. 11 pounds, 15 ounces.
Tommy. Now. You cheated. I don't know how you did it.
Win if you can, cheat if you
I don't know how you did it, but I'm gonna find out.
He's on that Adderall or whatever they put him on before he
Do you want one more here?
We gotta have 2 more at least.
I've got two just random ones at the very end. Let's do one more. This one was pretty. This one was something I found. What's the largest bass ever caught in Bassmaster Classic competition? Y'all can guess that one, and then we'll do the same. If you get it within half a pound.
What did they put here?
What's the largest bass caught in
Bassmaster Classic competition?
That's my answer, I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that 14? What was it say?
14.5.
14.5. Let's
Let's see, Dad said 13 ounces, Tommy said 12, 13 pounds, Tommy said 12 pounds, and Tyler said 14 and a half. The correct answer, 11 pounds, 10 ounces, Tommy got it again.
Don't mess with my feet.
That anniversary, so I don't know.
Yeah. All that cake.
I know what he's.
Yeah.
I would say that's pretty much tribute to Tommy is the overwhelming champion.
Wayne County Connection.
And your winner, Tommy, the Wayne County Connection, Johnson.
Final score tally. Tommy takes the commanding victory with 9 points.
Tommy wins.
Tyler had 6, Fred had 5.
About time I win one.
I believe somebody cheated.
Don't just take classes.
Somebody said the echo was bad, they couldn't even tell what we were saying. Is this still happening?
I don't know.
Kind of echo.
Might have been the music.
Hey, what was Dad's score again?
again?
5.
Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, well.
Who said
Who said our echo was bad?
Liz.
Is it
Is
still
it still bad,
Liz?
Liz?
Somebody text
Text in. Yeah.
Tommy
Tommy finally won one nobody even heard.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah, repeat that again. Who won?
Yeah.
And she
And she
said
said
that
that at 8:11, so it must be pretty bad.
Still reckon though?
I don't know. As far as I know.
So bad.
It's probably better now.
What'd you do?
Somebody had the owl on.
Oh. The owl.
Yeah, the owl was on.
Wow. Okay.
There's a hyper show.
That's a hoot.
Yeah. Hyper show echo.
It would probably over the radio is probably fine, but on
Fixed it.
on Facebook it would have been probably a echo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's all right. People can just hear us twice,
Hey.
back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back, back.
Yeah. We're good now.
Bro said that's still doing it.
Ladies. And gentlemen.
I'm afraid to try that. I'd bite my tongue off.
Yeah.
Well, if you couldn't hear there, we had the fish and game trivia today, and Tommy Johnson took the victory with 9 points. Tyler had 6, and Fred had 5.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
I've got 2 more just random questions here if y'all want to do those, since somebody can actually maybe play along a little bit today. How many bones are in the human body? Does anybody know that?
212.
Tommy's counting. He probably knows it.
That's how many is hurting today.
Tyler said 212. Y'all want to just guess?
That's pretty close enough.
You gotta have a
184.
different number.
That's at 184. Tommy?
How many did you say?
800.
I'm going to go with 300.
206.
Ooh, mark one down for me.
No, Dad
I'm
got
on
that
my way
right.
back.
I didn't go over. Remember? Price is Right.
You
rule.
busted, Tommy.
Well, this one wasn't Price is Right.
You busted. Does anybody know what a group of crows is called? No, what they're called. No, not what
The
sound they make.
make.
A group of crows is called a.
I guess it's not a flock.
It would not be a.
It would be a. It would be a cult, not a cult, but a cult. Cause
It's called a murder.
Oh,
A murder?
A murder.
all right.
That's what a group of crows
to
is
them.
called.
Huh. I don't know that I've ever heard that.
I don't guess I have either.
Crows are smart animals.
Though you bet your booties.
try to hunt 'em.
Extremely.
Yeah.
See
Tell
what
me.
happens.
Yeah.
Crows have facial recognition.
They know who I am. I tell you that.
Crows can.
I
they
have
will-
come busted out my
crows
front
can,
door with an AR-15 on multiple occasions.
Yeah, crows can remember your face, and they can hold a grudge. That's a fact.
So can bees.
Bees can do the same thing.
Yes.
I know that about bees.
I tell you
Well,
what.
Actually, yellow jackets.
Anytime I come outside, they lose their minds. They are crowing, and they're telling every crow in Wayne County that I'm outside now, because I've come busted out my door with my AR a few times on them.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of
I tried that
crows.
yesterday too, but I'm telling you, they know, like,
They are extremely smart.
if you, like, I can be out walking outside, and there'd be a crow over there, and I don't have any weapons on me or nothing, and they just be right there, just hanging out. I can come around the corner, 150 yards away, there's a crow down there, and I've got a gun about to shoot it, and it knows what I'm about to do, 150 yards away, and then it'll just go on. They know what your intentions are.
They got somebody watching.
You know, them ones that, a bunch of them got killed at one time in the road. Because that one was sitting up in a tree, and he was watching for cars, and, he'd go, car! But it was a truck coming. He didn't say a word, and they'd run over a bunch of them. Because it was a car.
Is that a
It was
true
truck.
story?
Yeah, it was a truck instead of a car.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's real, just like wrestling.
Yeah.
Same
I'll
thing.
tell you, one thing we fight a lot is carpenter bees out at our place.
I've seen a lot of
I've
those.
got those traps set up everywhere, but I don't know, some of them get smart. I caught one time with a pair of pliers. It was I was sitting out there, and it was drilling it was drilling in the chair right in front of me. And that was a pair of pliers over there, and I grabbed it, and I just reached down there and grabbed it by the butt and pulled it out of the hole.
He said, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm working it.
Hey, I don't bother you when you work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as big as those things are, I'm glad they don't sting you.
I think one of them can, either the male or female can sting
can
you. Yeah, one of them can sting you. The other one doesn't. I can't remember which one's which.
what is the? It's a bee, some kind of bee or something. It can sting, but only one time in its life, and it leaves its stinger in
Leaves
you.
its stinger in and dies.
What is that?
I think that's just like a regular bumblebee.
That's the bumblebee, I think.
Does it die though, or does it just not have a
No, I
stinger?
think it dies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Can a wall sting you more than once?
Yes.
Well, I tell you,
Yeah.
What if the stinger, though, is in you?
Well, he'll prod you to death.
Well, I tell you, I don't like walls.
No.
I got stung a long time ago. Remember that on my pinky? It was up there at that place that you were selling up at Olive Hill. Years and years ago in that barn. A bunch of red wasps. My pinky, I promise you, was the size of that can.
Ooh.
It swelled up so bad. Boy, it was rough.
That hurt.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
I think a yellow jacket hurts me worse than a wasp.
Yeah. Oh, man, they nailed me.
Because I got stung on the lip, when we were working on that house.
That's at Olive Hill, too. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
What
Was that not you, me?
You
Where it
mean?
stuck me on my lip?
Speak English.
You and
What'd
I?
you say?
And my whole lip just flipped.
Yeah,
I think
I
I
seen that
was
picture.
after that. I tried to eat. And I had.
I think I seen that. Yeah, I had a picture that one
I
time.
did too.
We
I
need
had
to
a
find
picture.
that
That
picture.
was a big lip.
Yeah, you look funny. Still do, but
Yeah.
you look really funny then.
That's when I got stung that time on my ring finger, and I went to get Benadryl, and I didn't have but like $2, and I got some barbecue chips and Coke.
Instead
That's
of
close.
Yeah, the Benadryl was like $3. I didn't have enough money, so I said, "Hey, I'm gonna get me some barbecue chips and a Coke, and if I go, I go."
Yeah.
Forget
Least you go happy.
Yeah.
that was your last meal? Barbecue chips and a Coke.
Well, you got $2. Where do you go to eat?
I wouldn't get you
I
chips
would
and a
do
Coke
it
no
if you
more.
got- you can do that now.
Because I seen that one time on Facebook. What would be your last meal?
Well, I don't know about that. It'd be tough.
I'm gonna
Lifesavers.
I'm gonna go with that.
No, you can't do none of the creative stuff.
I'm gonna go with steak.
Mine
What
would be some
kind?
kind of steak, I
There's
guess.
too many
but-
different.
I like ribeye.
Just a
Speaking of
classic
meal,
ribeye.
Tyler
Grill-
did a big
grill.
shrimp boil
He did.
Grill.
yesterday.
Did it work?
It
It
worked.
worked.
It was good.
Yeah, we had shrimp and they brought some crab legs
Oh yeah.
and
Potatoes and corn, sausage. That was good.
What was your
Is
favorite
that, is
part?
that the first time you cranked up your cooker?
Second time.
Second time.
When'd you have the other one? I didn't know about it.
Those were the in-laws.
You cooked for them first, huh?
Not
Wow.
the in-laws, not the outlaws.
Yeah,
Wow, I didn't know
I had the
that.
outlaws over this time. The in-laws
They went first.
they went first.
So what'd you cook for them?
It was about the same stuff. It wasn't as good though because I didn't have enough seasoning. But this time, I mean, it had the seasoning to it.
You
It was
cooked it
pretty
up.
warm.
I did think it was all. Of course, your mama, she can't eat anything. She thinks
No.
of barbecue Frito hot.
Yeah.
So she couldn't hardly eat anything. But I thought it was just about right. I mean, I don't think it could have been much better.
Yeah.
I could have stood
It's
maybe
pretty
a little
good.
degree hotter, but it
I
was.
was a little nervous when I first pulled up. Mom looked like she was
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
about dead.
I told her, I said, I'll put your, because I know she can't handle anything hot. And I was trying to put her some on the stove and just water and not.
Yeah.
But she said, go ahead and cook them in there, and I did. But it wasn't that bad. But I mean, my lips were
I thought
tingling.
it was good.
I didn't really get a hold. I mean, it was a little warm, but I didn't get a hold of nothing that really was
Well,
hot.
the only thing that was hot was that corn. That was the only thing that was.
I ate 3 of them.
spicy. Yeah, I ate 3 pieces.
Corn's
of
some
corn.
of the best part of it.
Yeah. I agree.
Really soaks up
Yeah,
all the
my
juices.
wife can't handle that hot.
I used not. I finally got used to it now a little bit more.
Yeah. It turned out pretty good, though, I thought.
Turned out really well.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough.
What's the fishing been like, Tommy? We've been
Well,
doing fishing
I have
trivia
been.
today.
My grandson has been doing the fishing, and he's been using the Ned rig down in Pickwick, and he's been catching some fish down there. He says it's been a hard bite though.
So he's fishing pit. So where does he put in at down
Well,
there?
he's putting in at State Park.
State Park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's done some fishing this weekend, and I think he caught 8 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's pound and a half, 2 pounds in that range. No, nothing great,
Mm-hmm.
but he said the bite was slow.
Here we go to Bay Springs.
He's all up and down through there.
Bay Springs, a couple of friends of mine fished a tournament there last week, and I seen he put their fish. They had his 5 fish limit, I guess, and they had 4 fish, and it weighed a little over 20-something pounds, and they got 4th. I mean, Bay Springs has always been a good place to fish, because even when we fished tournaments on Pickwick, we ran the waterway almost an hour just to get to Bay Springs to fish. I mean, the fishing's always down there has been just crazy. I love it down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear water, but I don't know. It's
Yeah, that's the way Dale Hollow is. It's clear. You can see a Coca-Cola can 20 foot of water.
Yeah.
You got to fish
I was
100
reading
yards off.
Well, back when I was looking up all this stuff, I got to reading up on, fishing, areas, especially for a smallmouth. And I mean, every website, every one of them said that the Dale Hollow
Dale by far.
said it wasn't even a comparison.
Yeah, I had some friends. This was back when I worked with Farm Bureau. We would go up to Dale Hollow, rent a couple of houseboats, and fish off of that for a couple of days. And man, we always caught some nice smalls.
Mhm.
It's I hooked on to one of the biggest ones I ever seen, because I didn't get him in the boat, but man, he was pulling my chain.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some nice ones up there.
You know pretty quick usually if you got a smallmouth on versus a largemouth.
You'd like tied
They got
to
an attitude.
tied to a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he made his little up out of the water. And he slung my bait, but I got to see him anyway.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful fish. Up there, they striped up, look like a tiger.
Yeah. I was
very-
fishing a crankbait one time and I hooked about a 3-pound smallmouth in the tail.
Oh,
You talking about?
Bring it.
I thought I had a whale.
yeah, yeah. They'll sure fight you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the walleye up there too. We caught a few of those because we brought them in and cooked them. That was some awful good eating.
mm-hmm. Yeah, they're kin to the sauger.
Mm-hmm.
Anything kin to the sauger.
He's good eating.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stripes I've been seeing a lot of people on Facebook catching a lot of stripe, and they claim 1 or 2 of them said really good eating if you just take them right then and
Yeah.
and
Catch
cook them. But I don't think I've ever eaten a stripe.
I don't think I have.
I've caught them by the hundreds. I've caught them where my thumb would bleed
Yeah.
from catching so many of them. But I mean, because when you find a honey hole or 2 of
Oh,
them,
they just
it's
one
like
right
a
after
tuna
the other.
boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll fight over it. You could jerk and miss 2 or 3 different times,
Yeah,
and another
yeah.
one to get it before it gets to the boat.
Throw your naked
Sauger's
hook out there
good.
on them.
Sauger's good.
Yes, they are.
Making me want another boat.
What's your favorite fish to eat?
was about to say, we're going to have a
tell you,
fish fry pretty soon.
I'd like to have
Brim
fish.
or bluegill is probably as good as anything that I ever put in my mouth. They just ain't big enough. So, and I like catfish too. I ain't gonna cull none of them.
Yeah. I tell you, one of the keys to having a good fish fry is having a good hush puppy.
Oh, you got to have a hush puppy.
You got to have a good hush
Gotta have
puppy.
a Bill Bellis hush
Best hush puppy
I
ever.
know.
Go.
Well, there's two of them, and that's the Fish Hut in Savannah and Walnut Grove Fish Fry.
Walnut Grove fish fry.
Walnut Grove Fish Fry is about the best you're going to get.
Yeah.
better than Bellis.
I don't even. Who,
Well, you didn't.
Bellis who?
That's before you were young. Bill Bellis Boattail.
Yeah. I hear him
I
talk
think
about it.
Fred used to
I cooked there.
cook there. Yeah.
Did you ever cook a hush puppy?
I cook hush puppies. I didn't do the mix, but I did. I mixed
You
the
dropped
slaw.
them in the grease?
And I don't know. I hated slaw, but I mixed it one day, and everybody loved it. And ever since
You
then, I had to
slaw
mix
man.
slaw. I mean, I've
Slaw
kinda-
daddy.
Yeah. But I've eaten a mini hush puppy up there.
Yeah, my wife had the recipe for the Bellis hush puppies. I don't know how she got it, but
Have you ever had a fish fry
oh yeah,
lately?
not lately.
Yeah.
I used to cook for all the Farm Bureau agents. We'd have a
Yeah.
canoe trip on the Buffalo River, and they'd all come in. We'd go down to my uncle. He had a catfish pond down there, and he supplied the fish, and we would cook them and have a big time.
What kind of oil would you put them in?
Peanut.
Peanut oil?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been wanting to have a fish fry, but I know a lot of people use peanut oil. We couldn't have
A
peanut
lot of
oil because
allergic. Yep, that's a lot. You run into that.
yeah, yeah. I wonder what the next best thing, probably like
Well,
a
you can-
canola.
Canola oil works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just choose peanut, but
Yeah, probably canola oil. I need to do that. I'd like to have a good fish fry.
I got about 4 leads on land while we've been here today.
all right.
So everybody's looking for land.
Oh yeah.
Just happen to have some.
39 acres in Linden, or 39,000. You got something in Linden for 39,000?
Not that I know
I don't
of.
know either on that one.
They got how many acres was it?
Didn't say. Just said 39,000.
Yeah. That sounded like something back in the 70s or 80s.
Probably was. Probably an old one that's hung around somewhere on one of those.
Yeah. That's about 100 acres.
That was probably showing up on Zillow.
Yeah, yeah. World's worst place, Zillow.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about our compare market analysis. And I've got a question for y'all on that.
Oh, we got to write it down.
I'm doing
Yeah.
2 this. I got to do 2 this week.
Yeah. Well, here, let me ask you this. Why would I need you to come do a compare market analysis? I can just look on Zillow and I can see what my place is worth.
What can we say?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Your Zestimate?
Yeah.
Your
Go.
Your Zesterone.
Zester. What is it?
The A and
The A in Zillow?
stands for
Yeah.
accuracy.
Accuracy. That's it. That's all you have to say. I mean, they don't know. Land is something, that's just a foreign word to them. I like
How
when
come?
I don't know, because they're
There's
city.
no A in Zillow.
Because they're city folks.
Well, just
If
all
you start
of
putting
their
country
algorithms.
properties, you can't put country properties into Zillow because it's going to freak out. It thinks that you can put it in there, a house on 25 or 30 acres, and it'll say it's $2,000 a square foot, or it'll be something crazy, just because it just doesn't recognize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just all the algorithms in Zillow are set up for a home on a lot.
In town.
Yeah, with an
Yeah.
address.
Well, I mean,
with
even
just a plain.
yeah, I mean, even if it's located outside the city limits, as long as it's on just a lot, and then you have the house because that's what it figures everything off of.
It can get a little closer there.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you put any kind of land with it, Zillow doesn't have a clue.
No.
Not a clue. Yeah. And so those estimates, sometimes I've seen them fairly close, but most of the time they're off, whether they're low or they're high. And so it's very important to get a compare market analysis from a real estate professional because Zillow is not going to be accurate.
Especially if you have a country home.
And especially, if you got a country home, land, you got a farm, don't go off of Zillow because it's not going to be
Even if
accurate.
you do have just a home on a lot, still get a professional to come out and take a look just to at least confirm it.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing you want to do is leave a bunch of money on the table.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Got any other questions?
Let's see. Let me think here. Nope.
Well, that wraps it
That's
up.
the only one
That's a
I
wrap.
have. Yeah, about the only one I have. Now, I was gonna. What was that other question I had?
I'll tell you one thing though is
I got hold on. I got another one.
all right. Go ahead.
All right. Why would I need to hire a real estate agent? I can put my own property on Zillow and Facebook. That's all real estate companies do anyway.
You got all the forms to sign that needs to be signed. If
You got a good attorney?
successful buyer.
You want to go to court?
Guess I can.
Yeah.
He's kind of right there, though. Most real estate companies, that's all that
That's
they do.
what I'm saying.
I mean, he's kind of a point. Most real estate companies, they put a sign in the yard, they put it on the MLS, which puts it on Zillow, and that's about as far as they go.
So are you saying?
How are we different, Tyler?
Are you saying that we're different?
We are different.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they don't know that, but now.
Yeah.
How are we different, Tyler?
Well, really, it's two things. It's national marketing and local expertise. That's where we really differentiate ourselves from our competition. And national marketing is we put your property not just on Zillow, not just on Facebook, even though we will put them on those places just to cover those bases, but we go all over the world with our marketing. It's not just something that we stick a sign in the yard and rely on local marketing, but we put it out all over the world, and that's through our special property groups and websites with United Country, and we utilize those top third-party sites, all those top land sites, and we even do the national catalogs and newspapers around the world, and so our marketing reaches out to everybody. If there's somebody out there looking for a country property in Tennessee, if your place is listed with us, they are going to see it. That's just about a guarantee. And you don't have to take our word for it. Go on Google and start searching for farm for sale in Tennessee, country home for sale in Tennessee, land for sale in Tennessee, and you're going to see those top sites that we market on: Land.com, Lands of America, LandWatch, Land and Farm, and you're going to see United Country on the first page.
Land Search.
Land Search.
That's where the 2 leads come this morning from Land Search, and then yesterday, 1, 2, 3 yesterday from Land.com.
Yeah, I talked to that guy yesterday that you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's just every little bit.
Yeah. And that is the difference that we do in our marketing, that we have national marketing, but we also offer local expertise. We have our thumb on the pulse for the market in southern Tennessee. We know what property is worth. We know what people are willing to pay for it. And even when it comes to land, we have Polaris Rangers that we can come out and ride over the property whenever we look at it. That way we make sure and get a full account of what you got. And then when it comes to showing, we pull those Rangers and Honda Pioneers back out there, and we make sure the buyer sees the property whenever they come to see it.
That's major too. Just knowing,
Absolutely.
for buyers, knowing what they're getting. I mean, that just makes all the difference in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing too that I was kind of talking about this the other day or last week on WKSR was we not only get it in front of the most people, or get it in front of more people than anybody else, but we get it in front of the right people. Especially with all of our special property groups. I mean, it's about getting it in front of the most people, but getting it in front of the right people that are looking for that specific property. You can go to our websites and you can get it narrowed down quick on what you're looking for. If you're looking for just a hunting recreation tract, if you're looking for a country home, luxury properties, poultry farms. I mean, there's so many different special property groups out there. Depending on what you're looking for, you can get it narrowed down in just a couple of seconds and have everything tailored to that buyer.
Right.
That search can be where every single property there can check a lot of boxes. So it gets a lot of the noise out of the way. So your property is going to be right there on, at the top, and that's one of the things that we do is we pay for that privilege, but that gets your property up at the top of the list. People aren't making it to page 225, right? So getting your property up to top, and then with those special property groups, getting narrowed down to where those top few properties there are going to be top of mind for most people.
Right. That's what they're hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that is that's one of the main reasons why you need to hire a real estate agent, and not just any real estate agent, but somebody that has national marketing, and that would be United Country Real Estate, and people that has the local expertise, and that's us.
Southern Tennessee Realty.
And we always say, whenever it comes to selling your property, we encourage you to interview at least 3 agents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we say that all the time, and I mean, we say to make sure that you're asking those questions, you know, as far as where's the property going to be, you know, how do you do marketing? Because I mean, it does all come down to marketing. It comes down to how you're getting that property to buyers, you know, how you're getting it in front of the right buyers, and that's where our marketing and our marketing strategy really does shine, because we do stand behind that we do feel very confident in our marketing, and you know how we get that property out there in front of the buyers and in front of the right buyers. Mm-hmm. So make sure that you're asking those questions at those interviews.
Yep, absolutely. We just got a few minutes left, and we're going to do our gift card giveaway. Which one you want to do on this show today?
Lawson's.
All right. We're going to have a $25 Lawson's gift card given away just here in the next few minutes. Just within by 8:55 in 2 minutes, we're going to be giving that away. Don't be calling just yet. Like this one here, they ready to go. Just a few more minutes, and we say if you have won in the last couple months, let's let somebody else win today. If you don't mind, we're going to share the wealth a little bit, and just here in the next few minutes. And that number to get ready to call is 766-9393, 766-9393, and let's take caller number 3. Call number 3. And you can start calling now, 766-9393. We're going to take caller number 3 for the $25 Lawson's gift card this morning. Good morning. You're caller number 1. We're looking for caller number 3. Good morning. You're caller number 2. We're looking for caller number 3.
Don't touch my can.
And the next one is.
Don't touch my can.
And it all lit up and then went away, and here looks like one coming back. Next caller here. Good morning. You are caller number 3. Who do we have on the line?
Bridget Hendricks.
Bridget Hendricks?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you listening, Miss Bridget. We're going to take your name down, and you can just swing by Lawson's and pick up that $25 gift card. They're located down in Loretta.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. There we go. Our latest winner, Miss Bridget Hendricks. Congratulations to her. I need to go to Lawson's today.
Yeah, me too.
What's different than any other day?
I didn't say it.
Get them a T-shirt or something.
They hung up.
They don't want a T-shirt.
I don't guess so.
Give them a koozie. See if they call back for a koozie.
First caller that calls in gonna get a koozie. Is that what you're saying?
Koozie, cap, whatever.
Koozie cap or a T-shirt. 766-9393. We'll take the next caller. If you'd like to get you a koozie hat or a T-shirt, we've given so many away. I think, but everybody's gonna have one by now.
Or if you've seen
Here's one
Bigfoot.
Here we go.
Good morning. You're on with the United Country Boys. Who do we have on the line?
Randy Weeks.
Randy. We appreciate you calling in, old buddy. You can swing by our office and get a hat, T-shirt, or a koozie.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I
Thank you.
Call every Monday morning. I enjoy the far out of it.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you
Have a
so
blessed
much.
day.
Yes, sir. You too.
Randy Weeks.
Yeah, one of the faithful there.
Yeah, he's a good old soul.
Mm-hmm.
Straight shooter. That guy, I like him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. What are you going to be doing today?
Comparative market analysis.
Yeah,
We're
doing
in
2 of them
Wayne
today.
County.
All right.
I got
What do you-
pictures to take. This rain's got me behind on my picture taking.
Mm-hmm.
Bad
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah. You went out and got some more pictures yesterday, didn't you?
I did. Mm-hmm.
You had a price improvement.
Was that about an acre and a half out there that you...
Right at it. 983.
Oh,
About an acre and a half shy of 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. You put a nice one in this weekend over in God's country.
I sure did. Yeah, 92, 93 acres, and 1 bedroom, 1 bath, tiny home, hunting cabin, whatever you want to call it. Really nice little.
That's a real nice home.
It is. I mean, it could be a full-time residence for somebody that don't need a lot of room on a really nice piece of land there, and all for under $400,000. 372.5.
That's some good hunting country right there too.
Absolutely.
I ran into somebody Saturday that you sold them a house, and I couldn't tell you who it was. But Jen and Sean, their son had a graduation party.
Yeah.
And I went to it, and some lady there, and she was saying something about she rides her side by side right there close to you, and she said she seen you out one day and hollered at you not too long ago. But she lives right down the road or somewhere there, and that you sold them a place.
Drawing a blank.
She was talking.
Sold, what, 2 places in Wayne County last year?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Wayne County, Tommy probably sold it to him.
Yeah, and I wished I would have kept, but I can't remember what I had for supper last night. But
well, that's me.
But yeah,
totally understand that.
She said I think the world will know Tommy now.
Yeah, that narrowed it down.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you're talking about so and so.
Usually I can pull those back, but that's not ringing the bell right off.
He said she had a razor, though. I think that was her side by side was a razor, because she kept saying razor.
No, lives up Bundard Holler.
Okay.
It's up right up above the one we sold.
Yeah.
Williams. Jennifer Williams.
There you go.
He
figured it solved. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
when you
Wayne
said
County
riding,
connection.
riding a razor, that
Yeah, because she said razor 2 or 3 different times. She said I ride around through there.
Yeah.
That could be good or bad.
Yeah.
She spoke highly of him.
That
I don't
depends
know.
on what I'm talking about on your razor. It depends if it's about midnight or if they come through during the day. Yeah, but we're going to be busy selling real estate. We're full time. It's not something that we just do part time. Nothing against those who are part time, but we are all full time agents here. And if you got something you're thinking about selling, we'd love to talk to you. If you're thinking about buying as well, we'd love to help you on that end as well. Just give us a call at the office at 931-244-7126, and you can reach any of us from there. And we'd be just tickled to death to work for you.
Got a new agent?
New agent? Yeah, sure do. Misty
Reinhardt.
She we actually sold a place for her. Hunter and I did. Guess a couple years back. Really nice family here in Lawrence County, and she's coming on board with us. And so we're excited to have her.
She's ready now. Her license is hanging there on the wall.
ready to roll.
And she's already got a few listings in the pipeline. Yep.
Will she be on next week?
I don't know. I told her, I said, when she comes on with us, it had to be the country boys and one girl or something.
Yeah.
Country boys and her.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
We just have to change it to the United Country theys.
We'll have to go gender neutral.
Yeah, let's go gender neutral.
No, let's just go.
The United
the hymns.
The United Country thems. Yeah.
United Country them they?
Yeah. Or boys and girls.
Hymns and hers.
Or we could just do the United Country family.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
We'll just call it, because we're all a big family anyway.
Yeah. We had to have our own first, though, before we change it.
Well, I mean, we don't pick on each other or nothing, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it going to be fun picking on a girl?
She'll probably fight back. She may fight back.
I believe she would.
We better check it out first.
Yeah. She's
Gotta know your limitations.
Absolutely. She's a good old country girl.
Yeah.
And she's liable to.
Just put you in a headlock.
Probably so.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the show today. We appreciate everybody listening in this morning. We apologize for the technical difficulties there at the beginning. I think it would have come across clear on the radio, but probably not on Facebook. And so we had a little bit of echo, but we got her figured out. So tune in next week, and we shouldn't have an echo then. So we'll be back. More giveaways next week. And tune in at about 7:40. We go on WLX and come over here. Tomorrow, Brent will be on WKSR in Pulaski with a gift card giveaway to the Rustic Hinge.
7:30.
7:30. Shout out to the Rustic Hinge. We appreciate them. Go check them out, their new Facebook page. And give them a like and a follow there. They're all the time posting good stuff. And we're going to close out in a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, Lord, and every day that you bless us with. Lord, we're so thankful to live in your creation. Lord, we are thankful for Jesus who left glory and came and died on the cross for our sin, Lord, and rose again the third day, that through him we can have a right relationship with you, Lord, that though we were dead, we could be made alive, that though we were lost, we could be found in you, Lord, and in you alone. Salvation is only found in Jesus, and Lord, we are so thankful for him today. Watch over us and keep us safe and healthy today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
And we're going to close out with a little bit of Uncle Cracker today. Y'all have a good week, and we'll be back next week.